قل الله يكفي عن كل شيء قل الله يكفي عن كل شيء وعلى الله فليتوكلون
Thus did the Bab, and, with even greater splendor, Baha'u'llah illuminate a society and an age shrouded in darkness. They inaugurated a new stage in social evolution, the stage of the unification of the entire human family. The spiritual energies they released into the world infused a new life into every sphere of endeavor, the results of which are evident in the transformation that has occurred.
So the Twin Holy Days to me mean that all of God's promises have been fulfilled. Baha'u'llah himself says, "The time foreordained unto the peoples and kindreds of the earth is now come. The promises of God, as recorded in the Holy Scriptures, have all been fulfilled." So it is amazing to me that I have been allowed to live in this time and to be a part of the growth of this wonderful event. So the Twin Holy Days to me are, I can't say it enough, absolutely amazing.
هل من مفرج غير الله قل سبحان الله هو الله كل عباد له وكل بأمره قائمون.
One night, in a dream, these exalted words were heard on every side. Verily, we shall render thee victorious by thyself and by thy pen. Grieve thou not for that which hath befallen thee, neither be thou afraid, for thou art in safety. Ere long will God raise up the treasures of the earth, men who will aid thee through thyself and through thy name, wherewith God hath revived the hearts of such as have recognized him.
There are many noble and admirable causes in the world, and they arise from particular perspectives, each with its own merit. Is the cause of Baha'u'llah merely one amongst them? Or is it universal, embodying the highest ideals of all humanity? After all, a cause that is to be the wellspring of enduring justice and peace, not for one place or one people, but for all places and all peoples, must be inexhaustible, must possess a heavenly vitality that allows it to transcend all limitations and encompass every dimension of the life of humanity. Ultimately, it must have the power to transform the human heart.
Distinctiveness. No other religion has twin messengers, only the Baha'i Faith. To me, it is also a sign of the unity of God, that these two messengers are separate, yet inseparable. Baha'u'llah tells us that his birthday and that of the Babs are one in the sight of God. Though both founded their own religions, the Bab's mission was to pave the way for the coming of him whom God shall make manifest. Add to that the realization that people all over the world are celebrating these twin holy days, our hearts beat as one.
Great, immeasurably great is this cause. Mighty, inconceivably mighty is this day. Blessed indeed is the man that hath forsaken all things and fastened his eyes upon him whose face hath shed illumination upon all who are in the heavens and all who are on the earth. Baha'u'llah.
To me, the celebration of the bicentenary of the birth of Bab is a reminder of hope. Hope for peace and tranquility of human race. Hope that we will soon recognize one another as brothers and sisters, and eventually the unity of human race. Hope and promise that we will overcome challenges of poverty, political differences, and differences in race, religion, and culture. Hope that mankind will soon recognize God's new message of love and peace for humanity.
Armed with the power of thy name, nothing can ever hurt me, and with thy love in my heart, all the world's afflictions can in no wise alarm me. Baha'u'llah.
To me, the twin days are a source of infinite joy and hope. That no matter how bad things look, how the world seems to be falling apart, disintegrating at every moment, I choose to see the new world that is coming into being in its stead.
The fact that we have twin manifestations in the Baha'i Faith is very unique. Those manifestations are complementing each other perfectly. And this signalizes the importance of this revelation to humankind. Not only one manifestation came, but two. And to me, I feel that those spiritual teachings that they brought will help create a new civilization. And this civilization, the foundation of it will be the oneness of the humankind.
The twin holy days basically represent, in my opinion, the rebirth of humanity. And it is a signal or a sign of God's grace and mercy by having these two luminaries shine the life of humanity. It proposes a way of life that ensures not only progress but happiness of the entire human race under the cradle of unity and love.
All glory be to this day, the day in which the fragrances of mercy have been wafted over all created things, a day so blessed that past ages and centuries can never hope to rival it, a day in which the countenance of the Ancient of Days hath turned towards his holy seat. Thereupon the voices of all created things, and beyond them those of the concourse on high, were heard calling aloud, Haste thee, O Carmel, for lo, the light of the countenance of God, the ruler of the kingdom of names and fashioner of the heavens, hath been lifted upon thee.
the teachings brought by Baha'u'llah are what will enable humanity to advance to the highest levels of unity, then one must search the soul for the right response. The multitudes who recognized the Bab were summoned to heroism, and their magnificent response is recorded by the history. Let everyone who is awake to the conditions of the world and to the persistent evils that warp the lives of its inhabitants heed Baha'u'llah's call to selfless and steadfast service, heroism for the present age. What else will rescue the world but the efforts of countless souls who each make the welfare of humanity their principal, their dominating concern?